What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon. I'm back at you another one, and this one is from season 2 official trailer. The full trailer they just dropped. I'm going to break it down, give you my theories. This trailer does confirm a lot of theories that I came up with to be true. Let's get right into it. The trailer starts off showing us Boyd doing his normal routine, walking through the streets when the sun's about to set and ringing the bell. But as he starts to ring this bell, the Parkinson's sets in. Not on one hand like we've seen from season 1, but on both hands, and starts ringing the bell crazily. All of a sudden, it starts to pour rain on him, and then he snaps out of what appears to be a dream, and we see that he's still stuck in a place that we seen him in last season. Now, if you watch my What's Going to Happen to Boyd video that I dropped, I said that those spider bites that he got was going to cure him of his Parkinson's disease. That's what I still think is going to happen, and that's why I think they're stressing showing it at this particular time. But let's go on.
We've got some problems.
Oh, shit. How do you think they're gonna react when we tell them they can't leave? Look, I know this sounds crazy, but none of you are safe here.
Whoa, what the hell is she talking about? We are all in this thing together.
The trailer then shows the bus arriving. Now, in last season, we seen the bus pull right up to the diner. Now, maybe they set the clock back a little bit and showed us exactly how that bus did get to this point that we seen last year. We see the people inside of it, we see some of them sleeping, and we can see that it was raining. Remember last year it started raining at the end of the season, so it seems like this rain is continuing. Now when they get there, we see the same routine that Donna usually does with people when they arrive in town, but this is the most people they've ever seen arrive all at once. So it's going to be very difficult to convince these people that you cannot go outside at nighttime. They do not want to get these people killed, but again, we can tell that there's going to be some stubborn people in this group right off the bat. And that bus is packed. I didn't think it was going to be that many people on it, but there is a ton of people on it. Half of these people, 3/4 of these people are not going to make it. You can take that to the bank.
There are things around here that walk and talk just like us until they walk up to you and rip your guts out. There is no way out.
Oh, thank God we heard the screaming.
You picked a bad spot.
We then see Donna doing her thing, trying to explain to the two people in the town that there are things in this town that walk and talk just like us, look like us, but they will rip your head off and kill you. It's funny in this scene that it seems like she's talking to Jim. There would be no reason for her to say this to Jim because Jim has already been there, unless there's someone in there who looks kind of like Jim, or this is just some tricky editing going on. Most important thing that we see here is that Boyd is back. We've seen that from the last scene, that Boyd has made it out of wherever he was at and he's put back into town. I always thought, and I said that he got transported into town, that chimney that he was in town, that they would find him, and it seems that they have found him. But that quick they're gonna find him, because I think that a lot of this is taken, this opening thing, from the episode 1. So he should be found in episode 1 fairly quickly, and then address these new people who have just arrived in this town. They show us clips of the monsters outside, and who's outside with them? It's Boyd in the trees with them. Now, is this during the time he escaped and he's making his way back, or is this when the people just arrived that first night? I would have to lean to maybe it being that first night, because why else would he be out there unless he's trying to grab people up that's out there that she's just trying to save them from these people. After that, we see our favorite monster, the Howdy Doody monster, and he runs up on the old couple, and we see that they are going to be stubborn, and then we hear the screams that they do not survive the Howdy Doody monster. No one has survived him. As soon as he gets his eyes locked on you and gets close, you're dead, and they're dead.
Stars shining bright above you.
I need to do whatever I can to get these people home.
Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds sing in the sycamore tree.
What if all this was designed just to see how we react?
There is a lot going on in these next shots. Let's get right into it. First, we see some type of music box, and it seems to be down where the monsters are at this particular time. And then we see Boyd walking with people through the grass and then talking inside of the diner about what's going on here. Again, if we listen to the song that is playing, it says stars shining bright above you, which to me means aliens. We then get a major fan theory, one that I said was going to happen. That's Christy's girlfriend would be on that bus, and we see her that she is on that bus. After that, we see the Matthews woman together, and when they're outside, it seems like these two crazy looking creatures, a little boy and a little girl holding hands, are somehow out there. Now, I don't know if this is a dream of hers or she can really see them, because when we see her downstairs with Victor, we see one of those girls, that girl that was there is the one that was inside of the cave that we see. So she must run into these people while she's down there with Victor, and maybe she sets them free, because we don't see the reaction from her daughter. It's hard to tell that, is she dreaming this? Is this in her head, or is this really happening? This little boy and this little girl that's all fucked up. We don't know what's going on there particularly, because when she's with Victor, she has one of those blue shirts on. We then see her again with the same blue shirt with her daughter. But then when we see her see these creatures when she's by herself, she has an orange sweater on. So these are all different times that she encounters these creatures, and it seems like she's the only one who can see them. I'm not sure if it's in her head or not. We then see a quick flash of downstairs and Rats eating something that I can't make out, but that's her and Victor escaping together. Her with the orange shirt, she's confronting by these creatures. It doesn't seem that she's afraid of these creatures. It doesn't seem like they're trying to do her any harm. Now, could one of these be her son? I don't know. That's a little far-fetched, but we'll have to figure that out as it goes along. We also hear Jim say something very important, and that is, what if this thing was set up to see how everyone's going to react? Saying that this is a game. We heard Jade in in season 1 say that this was some type of escape room, some elaborate escape room. What if this truly is an elaborate escape room? And now we know that this is not random. The people that they're bringing here, they're bringing there for a reason, because there'd be no reason for Christy's girlfriend to be on that bus unless they wanted to bring her there. Now, is she primarily the person that they wanted to bring, and everybody else who's on that bus just got sucked in because they wanted her there? Because they wanted her to be around in the escape room, and everybody else on the bus is just a victim of them wanting to bring her there? That is a good possibility in itself, but I do think that it is some type of escape room.
What if this ain't real?
What if it's all just a dream?
In this next shot, we see the music box spinning around behind the curtain, and you can see the shadow cast by this music box. And Boyd rips the curtain away, and he says, what if this isn't real? And then we see this guy with the beard, and he says, what if this is all just a dream? So we also seen in another clip that one of the ravens was being eaten by a rat inside the cave, right? Which is significant. I think that the ravens is something different, being controlled by somebody else, and they're being eaten by the rats. After this, when we hear Boyd say, this is not real, I don't think he's talking about the situation. I think he's talking about he's being cured from the Parkinson's disease, and he can't believe that this is really happening, that it's not real, it's impossible, and they just did some tricky editing there. Now, the old man that we see inside, I think we see him earlier in the trailer not all beat up like that and saying, what is this, just a dream? Now, again, that's what Boyd's wife said. She said that this was just a dream, and that's why she was shooting people, saying that they would wake up once she shot them and killed them. So for that reason, I don't believe it's a dream. I think they're playing on Boyd's emotions because they know what his wife said. We also see Tabitha discovering these two kids. They show the one girl in the cage. It seems like it's the part where she's with Victor downstairs underneath there, that they're holding one of these people captive. I'm going to get into exactly what I think is going on to this in my live stream that I do later on tonight. So I hope to see you there during the call-in live stream.
Something happened to me out there. Something I don't understand.
This place, it isn't what you think.
Broken people don't survive here.
Fear is what makes us heroes.
I'm seeing a lot of people pushed to their edge. You ever wonder if maybe that's the point?
The last shots focus on Boyd grabbing his arm, and I'm telling you, it's because the Parkinson's disease is being cured, and that's why they keep focusing on that. And I 100% do think that is because of the spider bites. They're taking that away from him. We see Christy talking to a woman saying, this is not what you think it is. And I told y'all Kenny wasn't getting no ass. He ain't getting no ass. We see Kenny and Julie watching a house collapse. We didn't get the opening scene from the other one. I predicted it was them, and it was them seeing the house collapse at that particular time. Jay getting scared out of his mind when someone else is holding a book with the same signs that he keeps getting visions of. We see a shot of Father Khatri talking to Boyd. Obviously, this is a flashback scene. I knew that he would be back. And we see the old lady, the first monster that we seen kill someone, back again, ready to kill somebody again. This has shown us a lot. We see a guy scared with blood coming out of his mouth. We also seen that same type of blood coming out of the mouth of the monster that Jade seen inside of his vision. Same exact blood. The person just looked a little bit older when it was all said and done. The song again playing is pointing to the stars again, which makes me think that these are aliens playing a game with these human beings without a shadow of a doubt. There's two references to the stars in this video, and I believe that's telling you to look up to the stars, that this is all being done by aliens, and they're having fun with humans. As we hear Jim say again at the end of this trailer, like maybe this is the point of pushing people to their breaking point. And this is just a game. That's what they're trying to do. See how long it takes to break somebody, or see how people would survive in situations like that. I think that's what's going on here. But again, I want to hear from you. Put it in the comment section what you think is going on. And also join us live tonight, Wednesday at 7 p.m. when I do a full trailer breakdown with Phil the Issues Guy. I will have every picture and clip, and we will go through it live. You can call in and leave your comments on the voicemail or speak to us live. I cannot wait to hear from you. I think they gave a lot away in this trailer. Some may say they gave away too much, but I think that they did a really good job shooting this trailer, and I cannot wait for this season to start. So if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and as always, subscribe. And until next time, know who it is. Peace and stay